Leveling up at the local extrovert is the way to keep unlocking new RIP activities and other rewards. When you're finished, let's check your map to see. I'll keep track of your rep and upcoming RIP rewards. I'll also keep it up to date with new challenges, and if you see any... Well, that's curtains for the full pull tour, but things are just getting started. I've marked a new tour on your map with City Councilor Izzy. She'll show you how to see the world like a skater and unlock your skater eyes. Sound interesting? It is. Keep participating in the Resident Incentive Program, and your rep in each neighborhood will unlock even more fun stuff.
Hey there, and welcome to the Hedgemont Skater Eyes Tour. My name's Izzy. I'm on the SVCC, and I'm a proud member of the local skate crew around here, the DAX. Follow V's AR thingy, and we can kick this off proper. If you're wondering what skater eyes are, it's when you see the world like a skater. Seeing the world like a skater will help you see a world of opportunities for shredding and fun. The part of Hedgemont we're headed to is Tri-Towers, a DAX hotspot. Tons of great spots to skate. Speaking of spots the DAX like, the SVCC's worked with each crew to show off their faves in each hood. We call them crew challenges. You'll find more around the city that reflect the flavor of each local crew. Pick a couple in Tri-Towers that catch your attention and give them a go.
This is a quick cardio line. Up and over and down, then solid pushes to an A-frame ender. That's your cue. Challenge spot isn't around here. Nice. You're not even out of breath.
What did you think? Pretty sweet, right? Tri-Towers is full of hot spots. More spots to hit. Let's roll.
Possession is 9/10 of ownership. The jacks don't get woozy when it's wavy. Do you? One and done.
All right, the next part of this tour is a bit more freeform. Let's get after it. I love this spot so much. Let's warm up a bit before we get started.
If you need some tips and tricks, check out Skatepedia. Skatepedia is a database of skate knowledge. Let's take a look. If you ever want to know what something is, how it works, or how to do it, Skatepedia's got you covered. Have a browse until you're ready to skate. Wow, you're pretty flipping good. Maximize your score by spinning or airing gaps while flipping your board.
You're getting warmed up, but you gotta be on.
Pro tip, up your score by flipping in and out of grinds. Bonus tip, speed control is important.
Con fuego! Let's do it! Now mix those flips and grinds and get the locals talking. Sick clip! I'm super stoked. Okay, we've covered the basics of street style skating. Alright, let's hit a bonski to take your skills from the street to the air with some transition skating. Transition skating is any time you see a curved bank that goes up towards vertical. Perfect for big airs. Once you get the basics down here, your skater eyes will see transition spots everywhere. Looks fun, eh? Time for you to grab your board and boost some airs. Let's practice on solid ground before we get in the air. Before you start, set a session marker. You can thank me later. Alright, let the roll-in do the work. One push and gravity does the rest. Flying feels good, doesn't it? Now return to your session marker for a spin refresher. With all the air you get skating transition, you'll definitely toss some spinning winners. Spin it, winner! You didn't grab. Next time. Okay, now return to your session marker for a spin and grab collab. Remember, surrender to the roll-in and just focus on your spin and grab. You didn't grab. Next time. That was dope! You've got your spins and grabs locked in. This whole park is sick. It's too good not to get a session in before we move on. Session challenges give you the time and freedom to skate it your way while crushing goals.
The dacks often regulate the airspace over Bonski to prevent crusty crows from roosting and leaving unpleasant deposits. Help them out by clearing the air with some of those grabs and spins you've been learning. Let's go. Do over. Another go. Air cleared with flair. Much appreciated.
That was crazy! You shredded the beep out of old Bonski. Anyway, it's time for me to go clean my grip tape. Worn grip is a phobia of mine. Is there a name for that? In the meantime, V's got some RIP initiative housekeeping to go over with you. See you soon.
The Dax heard you shut down the session at Bonski. Izzy's left you something from them back at Extrovert. Let's go. I bet there's probably lots of cool stuff in store if you keep increasing your rep in Hedgemont. The other neighborhoods have the same deal too. Fresh rewards are always nice. Now, let's check out city challenges on our map. Try a few, and knock out some goals in those city or crew challenges. This OTS is a tad spicy. Get ready. Go! Crush it. Critical dissection. Just a reminder, you don't need to complete every goal in a challenge to earn rewards. You can always cash out early and grab the ones you did earn. It's no big deal to come back and scratch that completionist itch later. This is a wonderfully ownable spot. I'm guessing this one might be a tester. Look at you, bagging out objectives. Here's something. Get your A-game prepped. This one is challenging. Hit it. Quick restart. Yeah, knock those objectives out. You are a challenge machine. Sick. Sweet. Congratulations on your upgraded RIP card. Keep on earning neighborhood rep to upgrade it even more. Looks like Izzy is done cleaning her grip tape. That means it's time for the next part of the Skater Eyes tour. Let's roll. Ooh, it looks like there's a new issue. The Scene Zine is the best place to... The SVCC's always got activities going on. Earning ticks gets you access to the... And then... You can even pick up VIP access to unlock... The zine's got some great stuff if you feel like standing out. Take a look. We'll keep skating whenever you're ready.
Now that you've taken care of that rip business, I've got one more thing to show you. Stunting. Sand Vanders love a good stunt. Flinging yourself downstairs, over gaps, and hucking your body around is fun. Real fun. And painful. But, as you're about to see, not anymore. I'll show you.
Select a player to join their party or send a party invite. Select a player to join their party or send a party invite. Select a player to join their party or send a party invite.
Spectate is a recommended source of daily stoke. Are also beloved by the city's nurse.
You're gonna want the high ground for bigger stunts. Trust me. Let's turn those skater eyes into stunner eyes and get climbing. Stunting really took off when Impervatech showed up. Thanks to their patent-pending tech, injuries are a thing of the past. Don't ask how. It's science. Feel that science working. Alright, for this stunt, you won't need your skate. We just need to get from up here down into that dumpster. That's right. Trust the process. Oh yeah, session markers will be useful here. Unless you want to climb up over and... Alright, let's start out nice and simple. We'll just try to fall into the dumpster below. Hurt much? No? Impervatech. Now let's try and get a bit more distance on our fall. Falling is one thing, but I think we can get some more distance with a dive. Thank goodness for Impervatech and session markers. You're on fire, but luckily not a dumpster fire. Okay, one more stunt. Pulling a spread eagle is great for speed control and maximum distance. Let's hit the furthest dumpster. Eagle. Let's give it another shot. That was more of an eaglet than a full-grown eagle. Let's give it another shot. Awesome. Completely awesome. Your aerial arsenal is growing. Okay, for the next bit, I'm supposed to read from this. Thank you for trusting in Pervitech. Okay, whatevs. Let's just get stunting. This one is a sponsored stunt challenge, but the SVCC's got lots more around the city. They're a nice change of pace, give some great views, and go viral because of how gnarly they get. They work like other challenges. Crush those goals and get rewards. Now let's get stunting.
You got this.
Incredible. You're a natural-born styly faller. Can't wait to see you tackle more slam-tastic stunts. 1, 2, 3... Okay, yeah, that wasn't enough goals. Try it again!
Hey, what's up? I'm Shingo, skater, ex-filmer, and city councilor. Izzy pinged me. She asked me to give you the rundown on the replay editor. Makes sense, seeing as I made the thing. Anyways, I've busted out the Spot Bible to see if we can get a couple clips at some of my secret spots. I'm sure Izzy's been schooling you on how to use your skater eyes, but you gotta share what they see with the world. This first spot is perfect for testing your footy editing skills. Alright, this bench to gap is already waxed up, but you might want a 180 out to clear the gap. It's okay, hit that session marker and get that 180. Yeah, dope, that was the one. Now, boot up the app and let's make that memory real, and really sick. The replay editor has When you're skating, don't worry about the footy. V is always recording, so you can get a clip whenever you like. Find the trick you just landed, trim the clip, and when you're ready, I'll leave you to it. Just finish up and we'll hit the next spot. The clip turned out pretty sweet. You definitely have a knack for this. Okay, let's hit up the next spot and see if we can get another clip. It's a bit hidden, so you might need to use those skater eyes to spot it.
The dacks often regulate the airspace over Bonski to prevent crusty crows from roosting and leaving unpleasant deposits. Help them out by clearing the air with some of those grabs and spins you've been learning. Giddy up. Back to the start. You got this. Reload. Air cleared with flair. Much appreciated.
The clip turned out pretty sweet. You definitely have a knack for this. Okay, let's hit up the next spot and see if we can get another clip. It's a bit hidden, so you might need to use those skater eyes to spot it. This spot's got some nice floral background props. Hit a grind and a flip with those BGPs in full view. Can't wait to see the clip. Damn, Parks and Rec is on point. Those background props look real pristine. Let's see if the footy turned out. Gotta get those BGPs. Don't forget to trim your footy to focus on the best bits. Oh, and don't forget to save and share. Holler when you're all done. I got one more spot. Yeah, that clip is a banger. Did I mention you have a knack for this? You do. Last spot is just around the way. You know, I'll always put it. I forgot about this pool. Izzy tried to caveman into it from the awning and splat. She got fully worked. Too bad there wasn't a lifeguard on duty. Cool, you made it. Alright, this spot's not about the obvious. It's about what you can't see. Think you can gap into the street? I do. You know you've got to reach the streets and make it legit. Damn! You have got to immortalize that one. And what good are your... Cool. Let's see you work your magic on that clip. Sand van has been put on alert. There's some fresh eyes destroying spots and getting footy. Hey, I think Slappy's a little behind for his stop of the Skater Eyes tour. In the meantime, I queued something up for V to run you through. I've got to get back to some SBCC biz, but keep hunting those spots and stacking clips.
Welcome to the Magical Musical Mystery Tour. That's a mouthful. Who named that? This tour is a bit of a journey, so let's get some tunes going with the Grabster Music app. Check out the playlist here. Have you heard those crew playlists? They're a pretty cool glimpse into each crew's taste. Pick whatever suits you. We'll keep rolling when you're ready. Nice choice. Should be sweet to skate to. Let's find out on the way to our next stop, Anchor Point. I set a target score to make you earn your rips on the way. Game it up.